Hey, welcome guys. Today we are going to do an unboxing and begin assembling on our KBvooDoo bed rack for our 2017 Toyota Tundra TRD Pro. We'll get this all laid out and begin assembling, so stay tuned. Okay, got everything unboxed, guys. We're going to go through the parts and pieces together. Looks like everything's here. KBvooDoo did an excellent job of packaging everything. It actually came in 3 packages. I had the aluminum crossbars come in a different box as I did the rack, and then we also opted for the brackets for the hard tonneau cover for the back of the truck, because I would still like you to be able to utilize that tonneau cover. So that also came in a separate box, came with all the hardware. So we'll go over it really quick, and I'll show you everything that it comes with. Okay, in the first box we have 2 of the extended aluminum crossbar center sections, and then we have crossbar ends, and then side sections, our legs, and then the crossbar ends. And then you can see all the hardware here, the nuts and bolts, everything that come together to assemble. And then over here we have 4 pieces that go together for the extension to get past the tonneau cover on the truck. So we'll lay this all out on the floor and see if we can get it assembled. I believe are supposed to go in between this aluminum and then this crossbar here. So I used the hex bolts, the 8 hex bolts that it came with, along with some T-nuts to assemble that. And I believe that's the way it goes when I read it in the instructions. So we'll see if that is the way it all works out. Okay, so what I found is struggling with the ends of these, they want you to slide the T-nuts into here and then thread this on the end of it. You can see how I've done that over there. And then use the bolts to go through into the T-nuts. But what I found that was kind of a pain, and I kind of had to stand on my head to do that. So what I'm doing now is I'm actually just putting the T-nut on the backside and then putting the bolt through, and then just feeding this onto the end here. Feeding that onto the end, and then just lining up the T-nuts and sliding it on. And then once I get everything set, then I can just tighten it all down. So. Okay, so the legs we put on, and each corner will have one of the carriage bolts and the lock nuts. Got 6 of them in the corner. Those were relatively easy. Once you push those in, the carriage bolts kind of take over and do their thing and just tighten it up. I found that my ratcheting wrench did not work on some of these down here, so I just went ahead and got my 1/4 inch 11 millimeter socket, and this seems to be working well. Well, there it is, all finished. Can't wait to get it on the truck and see how it looks on the truck. And once more, I can't wait to get the rooftop tent on top of it and get this project wrapped up. This assembled really well, and I'm extremely happy with the product and the quality that went into it to manufacture it. Until next time, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button so you can be alerted for more videos as they come along. Thanks for watching.